The touch up on the makeup. No, no makeup here. Just making sure we look good to go. Thank you guys for joining me for this one. Yeah, I'm not tired yet, everyone. If you thought I was done, got the fan blowing. Excuse the noise there. And I'm in the dark because it is going to be 11:13. My son is there doing a Fortnite video for his YouTube, which is really cool. And yeah, we're just in here in the other room doing our thing. So we're going to talk Alec Baldwin crime scene photos. Wow, don't know why I haven't done this earlier. I really haven't. Like, this is okay. Before we get started, you know the deal here. I've been demonetized for 4 years on my channel. If you want to help me in the live stream and help me pay some bills to keep live streaming, just donate to my channel. The Cash App link is on my channel page. Click it. Rings true with the Z, and make a donation. And I'm telling you, I shout you out. Please, thank you for all the support. Anything you do, I appreciate it. So we're going in. All right. Rust. So this is going to be the Rust shooting. Now, Rust, we think about the video game or the PC game, really, when I think about Rust. I didn't even know, like, Alec Baldwin, everyone at the time in 2021, back in October. Look at this number, October 21st, 2021. Elena Hutchinson here is going to be killed. We don't know who she is, Helena Hutchinson, until Alec Baldwin pulls the trigger here, fatally shooting her behind the scenes, pretty much. She's behind the scenes. He's supposed to be in front of the camera. See if this thing's on record. I don't know much about it. I do know that she died. This hand in the making of the film. She was in charge of some kind of. We'll see what she's in charge of regards making. Because you know what's weird? I'm up on Google Earth, as always. Remember, we were just gonna take you aerial, and I'm really zoomed in, and it looks like where like the church was, guys. It was a church. I'll show you. I guess it's gone. I guess it was just like for the film. But this is the location, apparently, by coordinates on Wiki. And this doesn't look like the church, does it? Like this, I think, where the church was. We go to the crime scene, and bang. So I'm thinking, right? It's probably just for the set or for the movie. Either way, it's down. She's going to be in here down on the ground. They're going to try to revive her. They're going to try to save her life. It's going to be a crime scene. And there's going to be a lot of confusion and chaos here. And unfolding, and there's Alec Baldwin just smoking a stogie, really inconvenienced really by this whole thing. It looks like just an inconvenience to him, and an annoyance. You know, Baldwin always looks like shit's an annoyance, and he really does. And I take it he's not as friendly as he is in person. OPP Media, hey man, that movie you said was a joke. Could we say tax shelter? Yeah, man, what is that cheap ass shit? They done knocked that shit down in 2 seconds, y'all, right? It's not even on Google Earth no more. It's gone. Not just because it's a murder site. But I see no memorial to Elena here. That's what I was really looking for, everybody. To tell you the truth, hey, OPP, thanks for joining up, man. And yeah, making it already a legendary chat. That was so funny, yes. But thank you, guys. Appreciate you stopping in tonight. So joining the podcast live stream. Yeah, I consider it a podcast. Real Reviewer here doing the podcasting live, vlogging too. Just giving you it all I can. So, entertainment purposes only, right? Oy. So, listen, not really. We're really going in on these cases, and check the live stream. You'll be so surprised. There's plenty of content. These cases go at it. It really goes so good. I can't believe them. I'm literally flabbergasted by what we do. I am. So, thank you to the real OPP and the Real Reviewer audience. Appreciate you guys. So let's get in there. Yes, so it's gone. I showed you, it's gone. I think they just knocked it down. But there's no memorial, guys. I was looking for a memorial for Helena Hutchinson, but there is none. Now, this wiki is really going in. All right, and I will break the news to you. I will spoiler alert this. Not the Rust movie, guys. I haven't seen it. You would think post-home, you would see this movie after the murder, the manslaughter. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We have a lot here on Wiki to cover. Jeez. Maybe I should just watch the movie, everybody, and just sum it all up, right? You know, I'm a movie reviewer too. We review all things and rant on them, all things, basically. So, movies, shows, crimes, anything, people, celebrities, right? We do it all here. Pizza bombers. It's just the latest one. Right, OPP, we just covered that pizza bomber case. Check that live stream. You missed out on a delivery to your front door. Not Domino's. It raised Mamma Mia's, apparently. And it's a collar bomb. It's a collar device. Sorry. Keep away from the word. So, yeah, he was accused, Alec Baldwin, of something. He's going to be accused of something. They're going to try to press charges against him for involuntary manslaughter. They will end up pressing charges against the 2 other people involved in this movie and in the making, I think, weaponry in the armory, if you want to say. We're going to see if this kill is like a Brandon Lee kill. Apparently it's not. It's not going to be a fragmented projectile left over in the piece. This is not going to be a peacemaker, indeed. Alec Baldwin's going to really... I don't know why they didn't bury him, y'all. I mean, they still made this fucking movie. This is a terrible travesty. Just like OPP needed to say, it's like, what is that shit? Yeah, this movie should have been shelved. It should have been scrapped, should have been blown up and buried in the desert like E.T. Atari games that you can't find for fucking decades, and no one's even going to be looking for this movie, Rust. You know, fuck, man. Is this even, like, watchable? Is this even, like, buyable? What is this fucking movie? Like, who cares now? Like, I don't care. Because you're not going to see the death on screen like Brandon Lee, or it's not even on screen for Brandon Lee, but there, you know, I'm sure there's something, but out of respect for the dead, even though they're dead, but you don't want to mock them. So, yo, and moving on, Brandon Lee is the closest thing we're going to get, and they didn't learn, I guess they didn't learn from history, apparently Gutierrez here, Reed, and a Halls. So David Halls and Hannah Gutierrez Reed are going to be sentenced for guilty of manslaughter is Gutierrez Reed. Found guilty of manslaughter, not guilty of tampering with evidence. That's wild. Baldwin's going to be charged. He's charged with involuntary manslaughter, which is a good charge for me. You know, it's a good charge for me. It's a good charge for you. It's a good charge for the court. But they're not going to push on this. The charge will be dismissed with prejudice by the trial judge. Take that how you want. Usually, you know, his reputation should have been already smeared. I thought it was, but it wasn't. He's still doing his Donald Trump impressions, right? And doing his thing on SNL and getting all the laughs and doing more movies. And he's even released this movie on top of that. And there is a interrogation tape. If needed, we'll check it out. But these pictures say 1,000 words. He's just chilling, smoking a stogie. Like, damn, what am I going to do in my flat? I can't believe this fucker messed up or something. I don't know. He doesn't really see, he just... Why charge him with involuntary manslaughter? You know, he's an actor. I don't get it. How's he supposed to know that there's a real bullet in this gun? It's supposed to be a real bullet chambered. It's an old Western. I'm guessing it's going to be a 6-shooter chamber. Like, he's going to see this fucker, right? The revolver. Let's take a look at these pictures of this movie. Just to verify this shooter gun. I thought, oh, wait. There it is, right? Yeah, there it is, everyone. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, it's going to be a long barrel shooting. He's got a hella aim, yo. You think he was aiming that shit? Where's the shot of the aim? What is he doing? What is going on here? Okay, he shoots the gun, but then, yeah, it's a projectile. He's not setting this up, guys. Involuntary manslaughter is a little bit pushing it, don't you think? Or no? What's going on here with this crime scene? Apparently, they're gonna go, yeah, that's the cops ain't taking it as an accident. They say something here is wrong. They say it's because, what? They didn't do their job with the guns, right? But is that Alec Baldwin's job to do the job with the guns, guys, and make sure it's not loaded with a real bullet? That's not his job. His job is to fire, yeah, aim and fire and pull the trigger, right? And trust trust the crew, trust the people to do their job so he could do his. But this didn't work out, so they're going to charge him with a... That's kind of terrible, though. Good thing it didn't fry him. I'm kind of thinking, right? Maybe this is a little terrible here for him. But let's check out the story. So the background here is Rust. Was just a made-up piece of shit. And that's all you gotta know. It's only known for this, guys, who we're talking about right now. That's all it's saying. Hey, Brad Jones, how are you? Brad Jones. Thanks for stopping in, Brad. Brad, how are you? Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales. You looking at me, Brad? I'm looking at you, Brad. Thanks, Brad. Thanks for coming in, Brad. I'm sorry. I just want to show you some love, Brad. OPP's in the house. You know me. OPP, yeah, you know me. Let's go, guys. Love the screen names. Love you guys. What's up? Are we talking Alec Baldwin? You like Alec? What's a good thing you like about him? Tell me. You like the Donald Trump impression? Do you like his movies? Is there a movie you can name that you like? I really can't. I mean, I know he's in a lot of movies, guys, but I really can't name one fucking Alec Baldwin movie. Isn't that crazy? I couldn't name you one really Baldwin movie except for, I think, Billy. Like Backdraft, that one. He's a good Baldwin. Thanks for the one like. Thanks for the one like. Alec Baldwin, not really. Right. You couldn't name an Alec Baldwin movie, could you guys? You could probably name his Donald Trump impression, possibly. But you can't really... Boss Baby. I could, but it's not even like him in the movie, right? But I remember Boss Baby with my kids when you watching Boss Baby. I love that. He was great. Is that him? Something like that. Oh, guys. He's Boss Baby, yeah. That's. But I can't really remember. Rust, guys. But it's... I thought it was the video game. I'm like, how could you have the balls to name your movie Rust and actually think it's going to sell anything. When the, after a video game, a best-selling video game that's hot right now. Thanks for the one like. Thank you. The Departed. Okay, OPP media. Yeah, The Departed. Fuck yeah, man. Sorry, I'm laughing. It reminds me of the real reviewer in The Departed. Just call it. Wahlberg reminds me of myself in the Departed, but Alec Baldwin is just as good. Don't fuck with him, man. You didn't set up the cameras? You didn't set up the cameras in the back room, reviewer? You didn't set up the camera? I didn't hit record? I didn't unmute the mic? Oh my god, you fucking idiot, right? He's like, you fucking idiot. He's like, really fucking set up the cameras in the back. Yeah. Thank you. My best Alec Baldwin impression. No, here's my best Alec Baldwin impression. And he has no feeling whatsoever here, guys. He's smoking a stogie. That's the thing that bothered, I think, the police. I think it bothered maybe the crew set, like whatever you want to say, the crew. It's something that was bothered here. I don't know, people that knew Helena. I guess she was really well known in the industry, right? I don't know. We're going to find out what she does exactly in this movie, but let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, The Departed, OPP. Hit me with another one, G. Hit me with one more, and we're good. Don't say the Hunt for Red October. I don't hate that fucking movie. Check my reviews, guys. I hate that shit. Ripped to Sam Neill, though. And he was bashing Sam Neill, I heard. This man thinking he's better than Sam Neill. Get your mind right, motherfucker, Yeah, you better learn from Sam Neill. Yeah, when he speaks, you better listen, Mr. Alec. You're just starting out in the biz. Just because you're a Baldwin don't make you so. Don't make you hot shit, right? Y'all got to earn that shit by arrest, by shooting manslaughter charges, turning to Jesus and all this, and then, I don't fucking know. Making all your wrongs right real quick overnight. Yeah, I guess. Somebody's like, fuck you, reviewer. Thank you, though. It's a podcast. Hey, Marissa King. Good evening, Fred. Hey, Marissa. How are you? Putting a smile even bigger. OPP is and Marissa. Oh, yes, guys. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Brad Jones, too. Hi, Brad, if you're still there. You guys are great. There's the love reaction. Hi, Marissa. Good. How's it going? Good. Healthy, safe. Everybody's good. It's so hot. The real reviewer is very hot tonight. I got the lights down to keep it trying to cool. A lot of heat coming off me in the iMac. And the sun. Anything hotter than me is the sun, right? No, not true. But thank you, Marissa, for stopping in again. It's good to see you. And OPP as well. Beetlejuice. Yeah, Beetlejuice. OPP, man. He's spitting. OPP knows his Alec Baldwin, guys. Unless he's Googling it. It's taking him a while to answer. Are you Googling? OPP Media. Are you Googling, sir? I investigate people, right? Are you Googling, sir? You better not be, OPP Media. I'm gonna be very fucking disappointed in you, sir. Mr. King, good. I'm just messing with you, OPP. Mr. Good, very good. Mr. King, where are you? Yeah, you said you went up. I remember that. I am in upstate New York, and you would think upstate New York would be like snowing right now, but it gets hot and cold, and it's just really unusually hot. And, we're not used to that, but it is really freaking humid. And I only have one AC, and it's really small. And it's in the other room where the kids are. So I just sweat to death. And I don't want to go shirtless on my streams. I really feel not right being shirtless on the streams for some reason. It just doesn't feel right. So it feels like unprofessional, really. It doesn't feel like I take it serious. I'm shirtless. You can't take me serious when you come in. But thank you. I don't take you serious anyways, but that's the point. We have fun. But we tell the truth. It's so humid, right? Yeah, I feel the humidity. It's very humid, but not as humid as Alabama. That's for sure. Fuck, guys, I miss the South. But it is, the swamps are there. But I miss the South because I love the movies of the South. I love being the stars. I love the sweat because you put the AC on if you can. But yeah, I can't even do that. So, because we're not used to like the hot up here. We usually haven't got it like that. So we don't really have ACs, and we usually just open our window and the breeze is enough. It's that perfect during the summer usually. I can't breathe, though. You're right. Mercy King says, I just moved from Florida. Oh, nice. Yes, been there for 25 years. I just tried to stay there and came back up north because I could not afford to live there. They were not paying enough for work, and the bills were very high there. Everywhere is just so hot. Yeah, and the weather is massively just unbearable. No doubt expose yourself to that, not free at last. Yes, free at last, Mr. King, yes. You'll see. Maybe if I'm doing more streams, guys, when the fall comes, you're going to love it. Because where I live, the snow is nothing like it. Go check the channel. There's a video. You'll see how much that snow we get here. It's phenomenal. Maybe we could do like some Christmas streams, you know, Christmas crimes. There's plenty of those around Christmas time. I cover some on my channel, actually, from 4 years ago. And yeah, now we're doing them live. So sorry, excuse me. I always feel like I didn't trim my nose right. Sorry. Mr. King says, Florida has gone downhill. It has. It's too expensive. Yes, Mr. King. That's why I came back up north, guys. Very, very cheaper. And they will pay you to work. They will pay you to work. Yes, they will. And you will live a little better. Little bit better, but not by much. Food is phenomenally expensive. I don't know why food is so expensive. That is a problem for me. And for the whole world, for you guys, I bet. But thank you for the one like. Thank you guys for coming in. OPP says, media says, I'm in Oregon, and we're all smoky from the wildfires. Yeah, right. I was getting, from Canada, we were getting that, guys. We were getting the wildfire smoke. It was so bad the 2 days you could smell it. It was like you were right there, right, OPP? Right? Stay safe, brother. Stay inside. Oregon, that's right. I think you mentioned that. Are you the Oregon, Idaho? Is that you? I think you said that the other stream, right? If I'm not mistaken. And Marissa, Alabama, that's the swamp, right, OPP? You're over there in Oregon with the wildfires. I'm by the wildfires. Mercy King says, stay safe, OPP. Yeah, please, OPP. That is, stay inside, man. Breathe well. But I still blow, you know me, love my vape. OPP Media said, it is safe outside. The wind is blowing smoke into our valley. Okay, very good. I mean, not very good. That sucks. But you're safe. Very good. Yeah, I mean, here is... what to say about this? I remember seeing this with Alec, and it kind of like, it didn't make, like, it made sense. Isn't that weird? Like, I kind of like thought, okay, but you know, you would learn from Brandon Lee and the Crow, him dying from gunshot. You would think you would learn, but they don't learn any lessons here. So we're gonna see what happens, what apparently transpired to have a live round. So they're going to shoot this out in New Mexico, guys. I showed you, right, where it should be. It looks like they tore it down. There's a lot of crime scene photos. There's like body cam of them working on it and everything like that. If it's necessary, we'll go to it. But there is interrogation footage as well. Mr. King says they never learn. They never learn, right, Mr. King? That's where we're here, right? We're going to keep letting them learn. They're never going to shut us up. And they're going to listen to us eventually, guys. They're not going to be able to stop us. And that's the thing. They're not going to be able to stop to listen to the truth. We're going to keep beating him over the head, like Alec Baldwin with his movies, or his, like, character actors. I don't know. He's never headlining, is he? He's not a headline superstar. He never was. These Baldwins never are. They're just, like, hanging around. They're just, like, that second wingman, and shit don't go their way. Watch out. They seem really entitled, guys. They're really the Baldwins. They seem very entitled. I know Haley Baldwin with Bieber there, but that's nothing to do. Haley looks pretty cool. But fucking, you know... the Baldwins here, they got some pizzazz, let's say. They got some entitlement. Not pizzazz, entitlement. So they're going to be on the set, guys, like I showed you there in this church, this broken, like OPPs, I think, said the tax shelter there. What's going to happen here is they're going to get ready for the movie. They're going to rehearse. Wikipedia is going to tell you about the investigation and the shooting. So let me just tell you about the shooting and go to rehearsal. So the 8-camera operator, Reed Russell, was situated on a camera dial looking at a monitor with Hutchins. This is the woman that's going to die and get shot by Alec Baldwin. He's going to have the gun in the 6-shooter, and he's not going to know it's loaded. There's going to be 2 people that will be tried and convicted on charges due to having a live round, apparently, in the chamber that Mr. Alec Baldwin's holding this prop gun, thinking it's a prop gun, which it is, I think, or it might be a live gun. We're going to figure out this whole thing. But that's the scenario. So they're looking, you know, at the camera. They're shooting the director here. Someone's going to get injured in the fire as well. But somebody will die as well. What is 1 bullet wound 2 people? We're going to check this out. How many shots did he fire? Now I'm starting to ask questions that I want answers to. Let's see if they have it. In Wiki, I don't have, I have nothing else as far as autopsy, or we're just going off Wick. That's how we do here, right? In the crime scene itself. Murder. Oh, wow. Jared, ST, 1970 says murder. Yeah, man, they try to charge him involuntary. They wanted his ass, huh? Why, Jared? What's going on here, man? What 2 likes. Thanks for the 2 likes. Thank you. I'm always watching. Thank you, the 2 people that like, and I know you. Even if you're in the chat, I'm going to separate both of them because you deserve it. If you're chatting and liking, you deserve to mention both separately. Thank you, guys. 2 likes. Let's get it up there. We are 11:30 p.m. where I'm at. What time is it where you are? What are you doing? What are you drinking? I got water. I'm hot. A little bit of a headache going. So, Jared, you think it's murder, huh? You think Alec Baldwin didn't give a fuck if there was a line round or not? That's what you're telling me, right? You're telling me even though he didn't chamber the round. Damn. Scared the crap out of me. Even though you didn't chamber the round, right? I don't know why that happened. I just dropped his phone. I can't. Or you dropped one phone. All right. So OPP Media says, I heard from a friend of friend who worked on the set that the whole thing was a mess. Nobody was following the rules. Set workers even shooting cans on set. I see. I heard that. We see this thing looks like a mess, right? I think I said just by the privacy, right? It looks like a fucking mess in there, right? It was chaos. It looks like absolute chaos, guys. When these gunshots went off, how many shots are fired? I mean, it doesn't sound like one, does it? We're gonna see if this shit ricochets. What's going on? Do you really point the gun at the camera? Is that how you, right? You do, right? You think it's going to fire no rounds. Yes, guys? That's the procedure, huh? We're going to check it out. But good OPP Media, yes. And Jared, oh, yes. Right? Mercer King, what do you think? You know, you think it's murder? You think Alec Baldwin's a murderer? You think he didn't give a fuck if there's a live round or not? He's shooting that gun, and if you're in the way, fuck you. You die. He doesn't care. He has to be like Drago from Rocky 4, guys. He dies, he dies. She dies, she dies. He's sitting there smoking a bogey, a stogie. Like, oh, fuck, this is delaying my fucking shooting. Now it's going to delay the film. It's going to fuck up the film. I got to get home. Mercer King says he was set up. Yeah, because, guys, you know, it's a little bit of a... to me, it's like, yeah, I'm starting to, you know... We're not going to say it just yet, but I feel like, you know, we still got to read through a little bit, but we're getting to the meat and bones. That's it, right off the bat. I don't have time on my charger to, you know, juice this stream, you know, which I would love to do. But, of course, you know, I don't love to juice shit. We just get in, get out, and there's other cases to follow, other cases to speak about and resolve. Mr. King says he pissed someone off. Possibly, yeah. I mean, because I don't know if it was his Trump skits he was doing or what it was. Was he doing them before this? I think he was, right? There's something going on. And they wanted to fry his ass. They really might wanted to fry him. I don't know. I don't know how you blame it on him. It's not his job with the gun and the bullet in it. You know, it's just, but he's just gun. It's just, how's he supposed to know? I don't know. You know, it's like the actor with Brandon Lee, guys. He didn't know. You know, he didn't know there was a shrapnel in the gun, you know? And he didn't charge him. They probably thought about it. They had to investigate it, make sure it wasn't malicious, that it was an accident. And that the person, you know, maybe they did charge somebody in that case that was propping the gun. I don't remember that, but we'll go over that for another live, right? I was going to do Brandon Lee, and then remembered Alec. You know, there's plenty of videos to do, baby. We got so much. That's a shame to say that in these cases, right? It's podcasts, whatever, the live streams. But yes, thank you guys. Yeah, it could go either way here. So the scene involved Baldwin's character removing a gun from its holster. So he's got the gun in his holster. You see him here. Imagine this in that church, basically, pointing it toward the camera. Okay, so he is going to point this gun towards the camera. This is a scene where he's going to specifically do that. Yeah, that's he's going to specifically do that, right? All right, cool. So let him specifically do that. And that, yeah, I think there's a picture here, guys, of like how it kind of looks, like how it should look. I can't believe they didn't actually finish this movie, but they're gonna do that apparently. They did it. It's out. Nobody's gonna even watch that. Sorry, guys, I'm doing something for my son. One moment, and we will get right into it. You go, Ron. You go, buddy. What's up, my friend? You go, my friend. Okay, 12 o'clock, guys. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 30 minutes. All right. Thank you, guys. I got neighbors underneath there telling me I can't dump. That's so bad. I want to get my own plate. Like, that's another air. I don't want to. Anyways. OPP Media, thank you. The DA and Santa Fe really wanted, yeah, they really wanted to nail him, guys. I believe that too. They really wanted him. But you know, like I said, even if, yeah, let's go through it. But Marissa King says, take your time. Kids comes first. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you understanding through all this and hanging out and staying by. Just staying by. Stay on standby. I really appreciate y'all. You know, because I will come back. I will. I'm not going far. This is something I love to do. You guys are really a joy. So it's he's getting put at the camera. So the trio behind them, so three of them were 2 feet. So the monitor were 2 feet from the muzzle of the firearm. And none of them were wearing protective gear such as noise canceling headphones or safety goggles. The trio behind the monitor began repositioning the camera to remove a shadow, and Baldwin began explaining to the crew how he planned to draw the firearm. He said, I guess, quote, wait, hold on. He said, quote, so I guess I'm going to take this out, pull it, and go bang, unquote. He removed it from the holster, and the revolver discharged a single time. Wait, stop. Hold on. I hate how it's so hot. I gotta turn this. I gotta turn this fan up. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Wait a second, everyone. I'm sorry. I remember. I just hear what you hear. Like I just hear what it's supposed to hear. I did see like a documentary too on this. A few. Yeah, sorry guys. I gotta get a drink. What is going on here? It's just Coca-Cola, you guys. I don't drink. What is this? I should be. Hey. 76, hi. Sorry, lady, get here now. Lady, no, we just started here. We're only like 26 minutes in. I plan on going a little bit hard on this one. Alec Baldwin, we're doing Rust, the accidental shooting of Helena Hutchinson. Kind of like a Brandon Lee deal here, but this is totally different. What was that, guys? We're just learning that they're on set. Okay, he's got the gun. What does he know? It is chambered with a live round, I believe. There's a projectile, whatever you want to say. We're going to find that out. But this is how the shooting will happen, guys. I don't know if that fan is annoying. Let me just shut the fan off then. So this is how the shooting's gonna happen, okay? Oh my god, I didn't know it happened this way. But 76, thanks for coming in, 76. Good to see you. I'm Marissa King, OPP Media. We are on this Alec Baldwin Rust shooting, and we're breaking it down. Let's go. So I think I'm going to open this window because the real reviewer, needs some air. He needs some air, don't we? Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Alec needs some air. He needs to stay. First thing he could think is hitting that stogie. I agree with him. Stressed out, right? So listen, the 3 people are behind the camera. So they're going to reposition and to remove a shadow. So they're going to move I don't understand that statement. Like, I'm into movies, you guys, but I get it. I get I get it. But it's like a rehearsal, It's not even like they're not even shooting the actual scene, right? With The Crow, with Brandon Lee, I believe they were actually shooting the actual scene when this one occurred. This is why. Wait. So Alec Baldwin is going to turn this. Wait, hold on. I'm going to read it again. So there's 3 people behind the camera. For some reason, they're telling us about this camera move to remove a shadow. And Baldwin again explaining to the crew how he planned to draw the firearm. Oh, sorry, I'm smiling. This is not I just see him doing this shit. And, all right, he said, quote, so I guess I'm going to take this out, pull it, and go, wait, hold on. Let me do that like he's doing it. So, quote, so I guess I'm going to take, he's got the gun here, it's in his holster, I'm going to take this out. So you kind of like hold, right? You would kind of like hold like he's holding it, right? Because he likes holding it like that. So wait, hold on. So I guess I'm going to take this out, pull it. What do you mean pull it? Okay, so he takes it out, pull it. Is that not pulling? That's pointing it. What does he mean pull it? Pull the, and go bang. Going bang is pulling the trigger. So pull it. So take this. I'm going to take this out. I don't get it. All right, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to pull it and bang. He removed it from the holster and the revolver discharged a single time. Okay, so so he's like this. So I guess I'm going to take this out, pull it, and go bang. That's what he did. Okay, right. So he's like, so I guess I'm going to take this out. He's pointing to it. And then he goes, pull it, and go bang. Like that. So he's like all quick with it. He's like being funny, but not right. And he pulls the trigger. He thinks it's empty. Would a discharge go off, guys? Would a flash go off? What is he doing? Like, what is it? Let's say the gun is like, fine. Is there no like? Is there just nothing in it? No blank, no spark, nothing like that, guys. Right? All right. So the trio behind the monitor began. Okay, so he says bang. He removed it from the holster. That's when he removes it. It says bang, and the revolver discharged a single time, one time. Baldwin denied pulling the trigger of the gun. Whoa. What? Well, ABC News described a later FBI report stating that the gun could only fire if the trigger was pulled. Well, what do you guys think? Mercy King says, wait, sorry, funny boner, sorry, 72 guys are blown. I love it. Sorry, let me get on this. Hey, 76, yeah. Why there to be a live round? I don't know. We're going to find that out, right? If it's a live round. Sorry, 76. That's what guys in the chat. OPB, there was live rounds on the set because the armor was goofed. That's right. It was Gutenoff shooting cans before. We're going to find that out. That they were shooting shit before. They left a bullet in the chamber. And the guys, what's the coincidence you lose it? You know what I mean? And the gun that's going to be used by Alec Baldwin in the scene that has to be fired 2 feet away from the camera. You're going to put, you're going to make sure that there's nothing in that chamber. But they were just, I don't know if they were high or drunk or they just didn't know how to do their job. And it cost someone their life. They shouldn't have been doing that then. You know, people are like that, guys. Misinformation too. On the internet, it's like it on the internet. It costs people their lives. Gets them all riled up. Has them the wrong way. 76, yeah, he pulled it from the holster. Yeah, he pulling it from the holster, but he said he didn't pull the trigger. So he said he pulled the gun from the holster, but he didn't pull the trigger. That's wild. He said it, but the people, the technicians for the gun, they're saying you have to pull the trigger to get this, you know? Well, why is he going that far to lie? Like, dude, this wasn't your fault, bro. What is his fucking, like, what is he thinking? I don't know. Funny Bone. Hey, Funny Bone, FLA, pulling the hammer back. Really? Yeah, pulling that. Okay, pull it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Funny. I do not deal with guns, guys. I shot a gun once in my life. And it was once in the air. And that was it. After that, I never shot a gun before I ever got handled anymore, guys. I've seen them. Could have handled them, but never wanted to. Never interested in that part. You know? I don't mind if people have guns. I don't mind at all because I'm not going to do nothing to get shot. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to provoke it. You know? You know what I mean? I probably won't even find out if you have one or not. Trust me, when we get that far, I'll just walk away before that even happens. Pulling the hammer back. Okay, thank you, Funny Bone, for that. Appreciate that, man. That's pull it. Yeah. Take this out. Pull it. Pull it back, the hammer, and go bang. Yeah, oh my God. But what? It's not his fault. It's fine. But he says he's lying. You know, because come on, guys. You know he pulled the trigger. Actually, you got to pull the fucking trigger. He went bang. He even paid it out. He even said it. That's what he said. And when I say bang, I even pull my finger back. Don't you? You're like bang, right? Fuck all that. Bang. I go like this with the thumb. Bang, the hammer, right? Bang, motherfucker. Like I even do it like that. So he's doing it with the real gun, thinking there's nothing in it, but there shouldn't be anything in it. Yeah, they're gonna CGI the gunshot probably these days. It have to be a cap gun. Thanks, Funny Bone. That was awesome. Mercy King, depends on the round. Right, depends on, we're gonna see the round. 76 says on that makes sense too, I guess, pulling the hammer. It does. It really does. Pull it. Got it. Mercy King says that was cool. Thanks. That was cool, Funny. Thanks, brother. The Boo Boo team was working that day. I think so. Put a Band-Aid on it. Fucking A. Fucking A right. Funny Bone FLA says, your thumbs up, baby. Yeah, no, thank you. You have to pull the hammer back first, but we pull the trigger. It makes sense. You got to put the round in there too, right? And then pull these a process, right? He's actually knows the process pretty well here on how to handle the weapon. I'm more so than the Real Ram reviewer. So thank God for Funny Bone FLA pulling the trigger. What are you in Florida pulling those triggers out there? You get the open carry or some shit, yeah? My man. I'm gonna roll with you, buddy. Me and you, Funny Bone, after the stream. Yeah, we're gonna roll down this. Yeah, I'm gonna roll anywhere without you, bro. You carrying that iron. And I ain't talking Mike Tyson. So yeah, all right. So he does it. It goes off. Man, is that gun loud? Oh shit! Probably clears the fucking room. Goddamn chaos. A trigger of the gun, while ABC News described a later FBI report saying that the gun could only fire if the trigger was pulled. He says he didn't pull. He says he pulled it from the holster, 70s chick, like you're saying, but he didn't pull it, trigger. Halls was quoted by his attorney. Lisa Charasso as saying that the Baldwin did not pull the trigger and that Baldwin's finger was never within the trigger guard during the incident. When the gun fired, the projectile traveled towards the three behind the monitor. It struck Hutchins in the chest, traveled through her body, and then hit Souza in the shoulder. Script supervisor Mamie Mitchell called 911 at 1:46 p.m. and emergency crews appeared 3 minutes later. Footage of the incident was not recorded. Okay, so the act, yeah, 'cause there's rehearsal. So it's not no Brandon Lee shit here. It's a rehearsal. He's just rehearsing and he gets fired. He gets trigger happy, yeah? He gets trigger happy, guys. Marissa King says, I have a crazy story. Tell me, Marissa. I want crazy stories. Angela Menzel, hey, Angela, hi. Half asleep, wanted to pop in and see your face. Good night. Thank you for seeing my face. I want to see your face. Thank you. Angela, have a good rest. Thank you for stopping in and showing support and love. Thanks for the 5 likes, guys, at 11:50 a.m. on a Wednesday. Thank you. It's about to be Thursday for us. Thank you so much for making this worth it. All 5 of you and the chat. Thank you, guys. I consider you guys very separate because I want it to be separated. You guys do 2 things. It's individual. Thanks for the 6 likes. I'm watching. I'm always watching. I made me jump for joy. I'm about to just... Really, I can jump high for a white guy. Yeah, I can. Woody Harrelson style. White man can't jump. That is the real reviewer back in his heyday. Most definitely. But thank you guys very much. I believe anything is possible, guys. You put your mind to 7 likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I believe we can learn a lot of things and really I Ching and adapt to a whole bunch of stuff. I really believe it, you know? You can do it. Don't limit yourself. The mind is incredible. So is the body. But yes, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Marissa King. Marissa King says, in Bradenton, Florida, a tweaker pulled a gun on my husband, and before husband realized what happened, I jumped out the truck, grabbed the gun, unloaded it. Really? Marissa King says, and chucked it away and said, the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Damn, good thing you know how to disarm a gun, right? Actually put it apart, take the clip out, and right, take the hammer off, right? That's what, yeah. I should have learned that from Forrest Gump, y'all. Bubba Gump, you know, I should have learned, yes, I'll drill sergeant! Marissa King, you didn't even my drill sergeant. I will, Gump, you are fucking amazing. You are fucking awesome. Thank you, Marissa. That's so cool. You are saving lives with that knowledge. Marissa King said, oh, bye, Angela. I'm gonna come over soon. Work has consumed me. No, Angela, work has consumed me here on the YouTube. So thank you. And the channel. We're working on the channel. Thank you. Day and night, we're working, Angela. We're going to make it happen. Thank you, Angela, for making it happen, for believing in the Real Reviewer. Thank you all for believing in me. And it still continue every day to believe in these streams and me and how we're going to continue to just go, man, put people on. Really, more people need to be put on to this. But thank you, Angela. And Marissa King says it was a revolver. Oh, really? No clip. Okay, damn. That is even, wow. All right, that's even, wow. You got some guts. Marissa King's laid down a life for the family. That's what I'm saying, sacrifice, baby. It's all about sacrifice, everyone. Marissa King, you're a good person to know. Thanks for sharing that story. I'm glad you made it through, and your husband or your ex or whatever. I'm glad that you guys are good. That's crazy. It really is, guys, you know. But I don't know, guys. It is a wrong. Yeah, right. Fast. Yeah, everything is fast. People say things slow down. You know, things slow down, possibly. Maybe. It depends. You know, they do enough to know that I want it to slow down. I sure as hell do. But actually I don't. I want it over fast. And that is that. Let's just handle business and move on from the situation. Help get it over fast. Thanks for the 8 like, guys. Appreciate you. But yeah, Mercy King, you are a good reaction, good reflexes. Mercy King said, I had no fear at all at the time. That I had no fear at the time. That's when my son was missing. I didn't care about life. I don't suggest anyone doing that. Damn, Marissa. Mm-hmm. But we do what we have to, right? When we need to. And that's all. If you can live with that, then you're good to go. That's it, Marissa King. Do what you got to do for family, guys. Number 1 here. I mean, you know, I know Helena Hutchinson had a family, guys. I don't know what they're going to sue or what's up here, right? I think they're going to do something here to get collected on this. They should get compensated thereby. The proceeds of this movie should go to, what proceeds from the movie? I don't think anybody's watching this shit or any Baldwin shit recently anymore. After being a possible murderer, they're calling him involuntary manslaughter. Funny Bone FLA says, was that near the DeSoto Mall in Florida, Marissa? Wow, really? You've heard about that, Funny. Holy shit. Marissa King says, no, it was whispering to my Manatee High. But Funny Bone says, gotcha. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I know I know Manatee High. I know Bradenton. I do know DeSoto. DeSoto County. I am familiar with Florida all over the fucking place. All over Florida. So, yeah, Florida is what's up. Like I said, a hot one. But yeah, you're going to have... Try and take another aspirin, guys. Hope everybody's good tonight. Like I said, we're doing another stream. We're on this Alec Baldwin rush. I wanted to give it some attention, for sure. I remember seeing a documentary. I think you shouted out, right? Somebody shouted out in the chat about the documentary or something. There's a good, like, news report. There is good footage. There is body cam footage. So I know we don't have real footage of the actual scene, guys, because it was a rehearsal. Apparently this happened. He made it into rehearsal, didn't he? Stop. He's making it to rehearsal. That's what I kind of noticed, you know? So it says the trio behind the camera began repositioning the camera to move a shadow. So they're just going to shoot the scene real quick, and they're going to get it. They're just moving the camera for a second. But Baldwin just interjects like a fucking jackass, like a pompous asshole. And he's like, yeah, so I'm just going to do this and do that. Like, he's just, yeah, like, he improvises this rehearsal, right? Am I right? I don't know if that was planned. It doesn't sound like a planned rehearsal, guys. Rehearsal is really planned, yes? What's up with that? It sounded like he just did it on the fly. Interjected and just, hey, on the spot rehearsal and shooting incident. He removed it from the holster and the revolver discharged a single time. He denied pulling it. Okay. Well, but when the gun fired, the projectile traveled towards the three behind the it struck Hutchins in the chest, traveling through the body, hit someone else in the shoulder. Hutchins was flown by helicopter to the University of New Mexico Hospital in Albuquerque, where she was pronounced dead. Sosa was treated by EMS and transported by ambulance to Christus St. Vincent Regional Medical Center in Santa Fe, where he was admitted and released by the following morning. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at so you could probably get a little idea of how that scene was supposed to work out, or might have. I don't think this is the actual scene. So we'd probably see the bullet in the chamber. You know, because they didn't shoot it, it was rehearsal. So that's not the actual scene. It was rehearsal, it wasn't recorded. So this is him shortly after the shooting, probably in a state of shock. I would think that, guys. And here's the Sosa. This would be like, I think, the director or something. He got hit. That's the bullet that travels through Hutchinson and hits him in the shoulder. Here's some blood evidence here. This is them trying to save Helena Hutchinson. They will attempt that very furiously. She will be shot in the chest, possibly the heart, and she will bleed out fairly quickly, possibly. She's been pronounced dead at the hospital. She's possibly dead here on scene due to the bleed out, the kill shot to the heart. Isn't that a hell of a fucking shot? You're pulling this gun like a fucking wild... Stop. Damn it, motherfucker. Is he pulling that shit out like a Wild West shit? He just shoots. What is going on with this man, y'all? He's pulling it out like and shooting like, and he shoots her dead in the chest. Possibly a collateral when he kills the other dude. Isn't that wild? That's wild shot, guys. He actually pulls a quick draw and shoots someone dead in the chest. That's fucking crazy, just like the movie. Wow, that's trippy. I'm kind of pissed off, you know? Sorry, yo, I'm pissed off. Kind of makes me angry. All right, yeah, man. He pulls it out. He shoots someone dead in the chest, and it's a hell of a shot, right in the heart. Does he shoot her in the heart? Mercy King says, "Be right back." Yes, Mercy King. Hey, 70s chick. Yeah, you think, right? Let's see what you're saying here. The mall closed a long time ago. Hold on. Rock James. Hey. Hold on, guys. I'm missing the chat. So he says, had you had training, Marissa? Right. I would say that. That's self-defense. Rock James, reality TV show. Hey, Rock. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. Reality TV show called The Baldwins came out in February 25. It shows, okay, when his trial was coming up and the stress that he was going through, and finally the verdict. Yeah, man, I would say that, dude, because they're trying to make him look like a murderer, right? Involuntary manslaughter, dude. He could do like 10 years, right? Mandatory 5, maybe? I don't fucking know. That ain't cool, though. Even if it's involuntary. You're right, James. I didn't see that. I stayed away from the reality show, you know? God, I'm gonna get really comfortable. It's so hot after this piece. Thank you. Oh, boy. So yeah, Rock James, thanks for that information. I didn't see it. I got to see the stress on it. I mean, I know it's got to be stressful, right? He's not responsible for that. Even if he, right? What do you think, Rock? Mr. King says the mall closed a long time ago. Gotcha. Mr. King says no formal. I just grew up with guns. Excuse me. My dad was military. Nice. 76 says yes. Mr. said be right back. You're good. 70 says he didn't know, or I think it was loaded with a live round. In my opinion, yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. 100%. 100%. 70s chick. Damn way. He couldn't have known. But they're trying to get him, They're trying to get him. Trying to put him in jail. Really? You gotta trust people to do their job, and if they don't, people end up getting hurt or dying. And that's the truth. Some jobs mean life or death. This was one of those jobs. You have to be safe, and you have to know what you're doing. And these people didn't know, and they got jail time for it, guys. They did. So they got what was coming. But still, Helene is dead. It doesn't replace the life. It doesn't. Rather have her here, I'm sure. The family. This never happened. But it really didn't affect Baldwin, it looks like, too far, because it shouldn't have, because he really was just shooting a movie, right? And just doing his thing. Like 70s chick said, he didn't know. I believe that. He didn't know. How the fuck is he gonna know? But it seems like an impromptu rehearsal. If he just sat back and stopped being a damn Baldwin, being so fucking arrogant, you know what I mean? Just sit back and let the director move the camera, say action. Maybe it still would have happened. It was still gonna happen, guys, right? Even if it was a rehearsal or not, right? Right, good point, good point. Good point. It was going to happen regardless, because he was going to say action, he was going to shoot the gun regardless, right, guys? It was going to happen on camera. Good thing it didn't happen on camera, right? Maybe hey, if it happened on camera, hey, maybe it would have sold the movie more, right? We would have been able to see that footage. The morbid curiosity would definitely kick in. But thank you guys for the 8 likes. We are going at 12. It's exactly 12. I'm looking at that time. I'm watching it. I don't know why. And I'm watching the likes, and I'm watching you. I'm watching the chat. We're watching Alec Baldwin. I'm watching Helena Hutchinson. We're watching her die here. They're trying to revive her. You've seen those photos, right? We've seen a little bit of what is happening here. It's chaos. So, Baldwin, yeah, because you're shooting that gun off, and it's just there's smoke right up. I get there's something. There's smoke, there's sound. I don't know what they're expecting from the gun. Nothing. I guess they're expecting it to be empty, because they're going to CGI, right? In 2021, whatever it is. 2021. Yes. October. Okay, So she dies. She's pronounced dead. Director dude, our other guy's cool. Sosa, I told you that dude is good. He's good to go. As a result of the incident, the production on Rust was suspended indefinitely, though co-producer Anjul Nigam was confident the film would resume production once the investigation ended. However, Nigam later clarified that he meant to express optimism and hope rather than confidence, as he stated that many involved in the production hope to honor Hutchins by completing her final work. I don't mind. I don't mind. I mean, what do you mean? I said you're going to give proceeds to the movie tour? Are you going to, every dime should go to that family. I'm sure she had one. Investigation. On October, this is Wiki, on October 21st, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office said it was investigating, quote, what type of projectile was discharged, unquote, and how the event occurred. Baldwin questioned and left without charges filed. He was questioned. It looks like a couple hours here. They were pressing him. It's on YouTube, the interrogation video. Guys, I like interrogations at some points. I like how the first 48 puts together and edit these. Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. Is that 9? I think, yeah, I'm sorry. I get my glass. I can't see because I think they're the thank you for the 9 likes. You're getting me hyped, y'all. You can't get me hyped. I'm going to sweat more by moving. Wow. Thank you all very much. Really appreciate all you guys. 70s Chick says, I don't want to see anybody get shot for real. My nephew was in the back as he ran away. Wow, he died when the bullet kicked his, really, sorts of exit his throat. Blood out. Wow. Yes, 70s Chick. I'm so sorry to hear that, because that's just, wow, really in the back, running away, huh? Trying to avoid the confrontation. And sometimes it's just, right, it has it out for you. That is so That's when it gets unfair and it really gets the real reviewer angry and confused, you know? My emotions get confused. I hope you're all right and not confused. Like I get, like I am, yes. I've experienced, wow, just like you have, guys. We hold in common. That's why we're here. And we're not stopping. And we're gonna do it for the memory of those we love and lost, and these that we love and love, right? We're doing the truth, and that's it. They would want us to do this. They want to be proud of me. They want to be proud of you, 70s chick. So you're gonna be a part of this growth, and you know, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna continue to do it every single day. So thank you, 70s chick. We're gonna continue to do it to the end. So it's all over. 70s chick says, and nicked his aorta. Oh wow, yeah, fast. Yeah, it sounds fast. I don't know. Wow, it's not fast. Nothing is fast. Don't even want to say that. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be disrespectful in any form or fashion, but I have experienced you know, I know how you must feel. More than you know. Check the channel. There's some videos there. Just the tip of the iceberg. But yeah, with 76, thank you for sharing. I love that you guys share. I really do. It makes me human again. You know? Sometimes I don't feel human, guys. So I'm doing this because I love to speak, I love to talk, I'm social, and I love the internet. I'm made for it. Like you guys are. 76 said, oops, I forgot to edit that comment. That's why it said kick the switch. No, you're fine. Guys, I hate autocorrect. I have the app. I have the iPhone like I don't know, it's 14 or something from back. Yeah, it's so, I hate autocorrect. They should get rid of that by default. They should turn it off, not have it on at all. All right. It's getting late. I'm trying to tell these kids get brushing their teeth, get ready for bed. I know it's summer, but the real reviewer is they're good to go. They need to get some sleep, like the kids should do. It is even worse for some reason during the weekdays. It's hard to get them to sleep. I don't know what it is. The real reviewer is kind of like he doesn't mind. Oh man, I gotta improve. I have to improve. The real reviewer needs help. All right. Excuse me. I have the window open now. We are airing this out with some hot heat. All right, guys. So what's happening here is that there's going to be an investigation. They're going to press Baldwin, but he's going to tweet, right? Who's that in the chat that said about Baldwin? Who's talking? Was that you, Rock James? Yeah, Rock James. That was you, right? So he's doing. I thought he did an interview on CNN or something, didn't he? Where did he do this interview? He's tweeting words here. There are no words to convey my shock. This is from Baldwin. Let's quote it from the 22nd. This is going to be short, the day after. There are no words. Quote, there are no words. This is Alec Baldwin on X, Twitter. I don't tweet. X. There are no words. Quote, there's no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Alita Hutchinson, a wife, mother, and a wife and a mother, huh? A deeply admired colleague of ours. I'm fully cooperating with the police investigation to address how this tragedy occurred, and I am in touch with her husband, offering my support to him and his family. My heart is broken for her husband, their son, who knew, and for their son, wow, and all who knew and loved Helena. And they confirmed that he was working with the police, just fine. All right. And they investigate the people that are in charge of the weapons. And like someone said in the chat, they were firing off the guns prior to giving them to Alec. They left them gone. Apparently a bullet in it. I'm trying to see that though, about exactly what fired off. So on November 3rd, Bowles, I think this is a lawyer trying to prosecute this case, gave a television interview which suggested the incident was a result of a sabotage, quote unquote, a sabotage. Without naming any individuals, Bowles cited the walkout of the Capitol early on October 21st, claiming the crew disgruntled, and implying one of them may have been motivated, quote, to tamper with the scene, unquote, by placing a live round in the chamber of the Pieta revolver. Really? That's a little stretchy. On November 10th, Santa Fe County District Attorney Mary Kamak Altuiz said that we do not, quote, we don't have any proof, unquote, of sabotage, and added, quote, the defense attorneys, we don't have the same information they do, but we still have it in our hands. It doesn't play into the decision-making process, unquote. The same day, Bowles continued to spread his theory and said his team, quote, are convinced that this was sabotage. And Hannah is being framed. That is the armorist that, you know, apparently she's a drunk too. Is she drunk? Is this from the documentary? But they didn't test her for toxicology, did they, on the spot? So we're not going to use any of that. This is our documentary. You know? I don't see any of that. I guess they didn't tox her. Or tox these people. I wonder if they tox Baldwin. They need a warrant for toxicology, Baldwin. Was he drunk? Is that a problem if he's drunk? No? Is it a problem for you guys if he's drunk on set? If it's a problem if he's sober, what's up? I'm not saying he's not drunk, but he didn't get toxicology. But does it make a difference? It probably would, wouldn't it? It should have said he was drunk. If they really wanted him, you guys, he should have said he was drunk. Right? Would have got his ass real good there. 76 says, a stretch, right, about sabotage. Definitely a stretch, guys. Fucking big time. Who is this fucking person? This prosecutor's a piece of shit. He's worse than Elliot Ness or some shit. What's wrong with this motherfucker? Get off of it, bro. They really want Alec, huh? I'm gonna stop this man. Why? He's just a little timer. But who's he talking about? Is he talking about Baldwin being the sabotager, guys? Who's he talking about sabotaging? Hannah, like, what is this? No, he's talking about somebody else, an unknown person doing that. Are convinced this was okay. So in December of 2021, Gutierrez Reed's father, the Thel Reed, said that there was a, quote, a lot of motive, unquote, for the incident to be sabotage. On December 2nd of 2021, ABC television host George, this is the interview, I think, the George Stephanopoulos interview. Let's go there now. I do want to see it. I think there was something, what was about an interview here? Interview Baldwin on December 6th. Baldwin deleted his Twitter account. On December 16th, it was reported that Santa Fe police had obtained a search warrant for Baldwin's mobile phone, which was handed over. What the fuck is that, y'all? To see if he's drunk or intoxicated? What is that? On January 14th, 2022. In August of 2022, FBI forensics testing and investigating the firearm determined the Pieta 45 long Colt. You guys see that gun? That's basically it right there. That's a damn long Colt for sure. Action Army revolver could not have been fired without a trigger pull from a quarter cocked, half cocked, or fully cocked hammer position. Pull it, right? We learned that from my man Funny. It was also determined that the internal components of the revolver were intact and functional, which ruled out mechanical failure as a reason for an accidental discharge. Baldwin stated during the December 2021 interview for AB. That's good too. Yeah, that's the one I want. ABC News, right? That the, quote, trigger wasn't pulled, unquote, and I didn't pull the trigger. Oh yeah, 76 says, I don't think he intentionally did it. Why would he? Honestly, because he's saying he didn't pull the trigger. You know. Alright, let me just see that ABC News real quick. I just want to see that part on a moment. I am not a body expert. I do watch these people. I don't know if you guys have seen them on YouTube. They're very good. There's 4 of them. They were body experts, body language experts, and they get together sometimes and do these videos. They're good. And they do that. But I don't do the. They can't really give us much, like, in the way of nuance, you know, like new stuff. That's all. They don't give us much either. But I like to pick up pointers from certain things. Yeah, I do like certain points. Like the Negotiator guys has a great point with Samuel Jackson. It's like, if you're lying, if you look into the corner, right? Everybody knew that and started using that. So things like that I like. I do want to see, there is a part 1, there is a part 2. We're going to go. This is what George, ABC News.
A precious amount of time we have. But
I'm just gonna go ahead and just fast forward here until I find something in the part. So I think it's part 2. I'm not sure. I haven't heard this interview. We're gonna find it. Nice ads. Thank you. Read that, and we're gonna look for the transcript. And we need to see anything about what we was looking at. I believe we were the quote. I didn't pull the trigger. That's just all I want to hear, really. I want to hear why I pulled the trigger. The armorer, safety the day before. Dave Hall. There's a lot of shit here. I know those guys. Do you? Yeah. Safety. And you're around me. Hold on. I'm trying to check this out. I wonder when George is going to ask him. I think it's part 2 probably, right? Is that when he's going to ask the court TV? He's doing a whole bunch of shit on this. They're trying to fry this man pretty hard, huh? Damn. Didn't end up working the way they wanted it to. I want the transcript. I can't see it here on this one. Need that transcript.
You were rehearsing that scene. Was it an actual rehearsal? There's some disagreement about that, whether it was a formal rehearsal.
Okay, see, now that's what I'm saying, guys. So there's going to be a question here by George.
This is a cold.
Give me a second, because I want to go captions then, so I can. It won't even let me caption it. Does not let me transcript this part 2 all of a sudden? The part 1 they will let me transcript. This part 2 they're not allowing me to, and I can't do captions. So I'm gonna have to listen to the voice here and try to talk over it so you two don't knock me on the audio. They're knocking on everything, guys.
He's saying to everybody on the set, you can relax.
Okay, come on.
The gun is empty.
Yeah.
That's what cold gun means.
Well, cold gun means there's no charge in there. There could be dummy rounds.
The dummy round looks like a real bullet.
Okay.
But it's completely inert.
Mm-hmm.
It contains no explosive charge.
Sure.
You were rehearsing that scene. Was it an actual rehearsal? There's some disagreement about that, whether it was a formal rehearsal at that time.
This is a marking rehearsal where I'm going to show her. She's standing next to the camera.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back for a second. He's gonna go through this. So just give me a second. I see.
She's like this, you or me. She's going to monitor you.
Wow, I love this. This is amazing. Hold on, stop for a second. This is fucking amazing. Wait a second, everyone. I didn't know we were gonna have this. In 76 I used to watch him. Did ya? Damn. Well, this is amazing. Literally. I'm sorry, I'm blown away by this part 2. He's gonna go through it. I can't believe he's going through this. I can't believe he's gonna show us. What? Wow. Okay, so we got him explaining this. I want to go full screen on this. This is crazy. I wish I could somehow. Let me just lower it a little bit, but I want to listen to what he's going to say. This is amazing. Rock James, from what I've seen, it seemed like he felt remorse in the tragic loss for the family, but wife was expressing this for him. He was afraid of being convicted. I get you, Rock James. I'd be too. Holy shit, I can't believe he's doing this interview. Part 1 ain't nothing compared to part 2, huh? Damn, guys, I'm going widescreen on this, full screen. I really don't, I want to lower it a little bit, but I will play back or show you if there's something that needs to be, addressed. But this is amazing. You should watch this on your own next time, or watch it with me. Watch it together. I just don't want to, I'm gonna get knocked if I try not to talk over it. I gotta talk over it.
And she says to me, hold the gun lower. Go to your right. Okay, right.
Okay.
Right, do that. Now, show a little bit lower. And she's hitting me to position the gun. Everything is in her direction. She's guiding me through how she wants me to hold the gun for this angle. And I draw the gun out, and I find a mark, I draw the gun out, and I cut. And what's really urgent is the gun wasn't meant to be fired in that angle.
So if you're shooting directly into the camera lens, you're not aiming.
I'm not shooting to the camera lens. I'm shooting just...
All right. It's complicated here. I don't like it. I'm cool. I'm cool with, Wikipedia was pretty straightforward there. It was pretty simple according to what was going on there. Sorry guys, I told you I live underneath neighbors and my kids can't be screaming like that because they're having problems, and I try to be respectful, and I told them you can't do that. It's very late. If they want to stay up late, they need to be respectful because I get in trouble. I want to get my another place, guys. Trust me, I want to get out of here. But thank you, Rock. I'm seeing. I just want to see the remorse though. '70s chick. I used to only watch true crime for about 3 years. I was a moderator on a true crime channel that does daily live streams. Quote, crime, lines, and lies. Wow, that's a great damn title. Really, '70s chicks. Upstairs Rock. Yeah, what happened? Are they still around? That's a cool channel. What do they do? They do all kinds of cases, yeah? That's awesome, '70s chick. Yes, Rock, yes. Thanks, and I'm about to make you a moderator in a minute. Really? I don't know if you're down for that or not, but I would love, I'm looking for moderators, guys. I don't know if Marissa King's one, you see that. I'm looking for more. Yeah, I'm looking for more, guys. I really am. Trustworthy people just to hold down the chat when I can't see it and correct things that don't need to be, especially when it comes to, we just try to stick on the case, or I don't mind personal, but, keeping it kosher, legit. Rodoc James says, I was a first caller for over 15 years here in Cali. Thanks, '70s chick. Wow, yeah, awesome. Man, you guys are so experienced. The true crime community is nothing like you guys. I'm telling you, the best community on YouTube. You made me stand up and shout. For real, guys, that you guys are awesome. Thank you for even letting me be a part of this and bringing me into your true crime lives, guys. I'm putting the light on. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are great. I'm just so thankful. I tag these videos. I do true crime, let me know. I should do more tags, right? Get more people. We are doing it. We only need a few handful. That's all. And we get things done. But I want it all, right? We want it all. We want everybody to know the truth about these crimes. This is amazing footage here. I'm sorry, I never seen this Baldwin thing, and I wasn't ready for this. And I'm really happy about it. But I don't like his, you know what I mean? I don't like his, too much explaining here when I was expecting, you know what I mean, Rock? I was expecting some remorse, like you're saying, some just stick to the point here. I didn't know, and I'm so damn sorry. And we're gonna, do a GoFundMe. We're gonna raise funds for her family, and we're gonna make sure that their kids don't worry and don't need for anything. And right, that's remorse. That's not even showing it physically, but he's showing it with action, right? So he doesn't really have to cry. He could just show it with action and say it. Rock James says, you should make here one. I'm sorry, you should make her one. Okay, I will. Yeah, 76, is that cool with you? Rock James is, I don't know, Rock James, if you're down as well, brother, you know what's up. 76 says, cool, Rock. We're in California. I'm 70. Oh, nice. We got Zodiac, right? Zodiac, San Francisco Bay, am I right? No, something like that. Stay safe out there, 76, in the Bay, right? Earthquakes, it's really rocking recently. But yes, I will. 76, you okay with me making you a moderator? There's no responsibility, guys, to come in every... Marissa King knows that. Everybody knows that. There's no responsibility to come in and moderate every chat. You don't have to, but if you do, hell yeah. 76, I don't know. I'm not as dependable as I used to be. No, you don't need to be dependable. The reviewer is not dependable. I don't... No, you guys don't owe me nothing. I just do it so if you're in here and somebody's giving me, we need to clean up the chat quick. And I'm really into the video. I really have to get that done. So 76, let me just make you a moderator, and it's done, okay? So whenever you're in and you see something, and we need to get 10 likes, guys. Thank you for the 10 likes. Double digits. 12:22 at night. We're doing double digits. Yes! Los Angeles here, says Rock James. Yeah, rocking it, James. Rock James, I make you one too, brother, if you wanted it. I really like your knowledge, Rock, and you, 70s chick, to true crime. You guys are really accepting the review. Like I said, I want you guys to be a part of it. Let's do Rock James as well as a moderator. And like I said, you guys don't worry about it. There's nothing, you don't owe the rare reviewer shit. You understand? You come in, and when you come in, if you got power, that's all. The true power. No, thank you, 70s Chicks and Rock James 1. Thank you both. Thanks. Thanks. You don't have to. You seem to have many trolls in here. You see that, right? Too many trolls. You guys see that? I don't understand that. I guess it's telling the truth. I don't. And I think you guys see how I try to handle it, you know. And I think you guys respect that, and I think you see the truth in that, right? I try to give everybody a shake, even if they're trying to troll, right? And right, I did. I got you, Rock. Rock, you are a moderator, sir. Thank you, Rock James. Yes, he is, for sure. You guys, yeah, I should have done that on the spot earlier. Yeah, thank you, Rock. And thank you, 70s Chick. Like I said, no pressure, guys. You don't owe me anything at all. So I owe you. You are the audience, you know? That's right. You are here together. And I'm an audience member as well. So I had to put myself in the audience member's shoes. Let's be an audience member and listen to Alec Baldwin some more.
Just off, like in her direction.
This was in
I'm
lights.
holding the gun where she told me to hold it.
Okay.
Which ended up being aimed right.
I believe he's talking about Elena, right? He's talking about Elena doing that. Yeah, the cinematographer. Okay, guys, he's talking about Elena telling him. I'm sorry, everyone. It's just like I get it. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, he's just going into a lot, and it's like I don't want all that. Like I told you, I just want to hear that. But we're good. We're good, brother. We're good, Alec. So he says, I moderate on a 76. I moderate on a Christian channel. Rock James says, gotcha. No, thank you, Rock. Moderating on a Christian channel for a guy who was sort of like a preacher, but he's not really a preacher. I get you. Yeah, I see channels like that. I was thinking of like going into that realm, but that's not my realm really. Like it's not. No, I don't think. I'm not. I have a lot of cleaning up to do to represent the God. But yeah, that's cool though. Any kind of moderation, I think, is cool. And like I said, once things get really, really good, I want to, I want to have a crew. I want to have a crew. That's all. I want to have a crew, guys. A true crime crew. I want to go out to these locations, so I want people to be available. Overturn Terry. Hey, Overturn Terry. He's sort of like a meth head, but he's not really a meth head. Alec Baldwin, I don't think he is a meth head. But thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate your time, brother. We will choose him out for a little bit. Well, he could come back like in the 24 hours, guys, and ask about the math question later. But let's go with Alec again and see what's happening.
Below her armpit was what I was told. I don't know. This was a completely incidental shot, an angle that may not have ended up in the film at all. But
okay,
we kept doing this.
I gotta keep talking over the audio, guys, so I don't get knocked, you know?
I said, do you want to see that? And she said, yes.
Okay.
So I take the gun and I start to cock the gun. I'm not going to pull the trigger.
All right.
I said, you see that? We'll just cheat it down and tilt it down a little bit like that. And I cock the gun and go, can you see that? Can you see that?
Oh, wow. He's really explaining this in detail now.
I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off. I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
At the moment.
That was the moment the gun went off. Yeah, that was the moment.
All right, stop for a second. Stop. You might be right to that. Rock James says, like this channel because there are too many politician channels, somewhat different and refreshing. Thank you. Thank you, Rock James. I'm trying to be refreshing and different. Yes. You know, I'm trying not to be that. I don't know. I'm trying to be different. Yes, and refreshing. Thank you, Rock, for seeing that, man. 76 says, you deserve a crew. You do this really well. Thank you. I really don't think much of myself, guys, at all. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I don't know if you guys do either, but you should. But we should think well of ourselves. Thank you for saying that, 70s Chick. I'm really trying. Thank you so much. Hey, oh yes, hey, erase lines permanently. You're fictional, fake, construct. Thank you. I don't know what that really means. You're fictional, fake, construct. You're fictional, non-fiction. Oh, fake. Oh, made up. I don't know. I don't know if this is... He's making up a lot of stuff. Yeah, but... I mean... It's unnecessary. But there's other people there to hear it, right? Erase lies permanently? You're saying he's lying? Let's take a look. We'll keep going. We'll listen to Alec Baldwin. Thanks for coming in, Erase Lies. I know you from a previous stream.
Never pulled the trigger.
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger. Never. That was the training that I had.
Okay, I like what he's saying there. See, I like what he says there about never. I was training I had. I love that. I love how naturally that comes to him. And I kind of believe him a little bit. What do you think, Rock James, on this? Maybe he can pull the hammer back, right? Who said that? Who was right? Was that you, Rock? Or was that the funny? Is he still here? Funny, I don't know if he said that, man. But yeah, you said about maybe, right? Because this gun malfunction with the hammer pulled back, but they're saying the expert says no. 76 says stay humble. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That is the key to be able to talk about these cases correctly, is staying humble. If I get too big for my bridges, y'all better knock me down real quick and just let me know quick. But no, you won't have to. The real reviewer is always, that's one thing about me, always humble. Been there, done that, right? We all had it all, we lost it all, we had it all, lost it all. Oh, we do. Sometimes we never get it all to even lose it all. That sucks. But thank you, 70s chick. Yes, keep me humble. I will keep myself humble. My children keep me humble, guys. They really do. Wow, do they ever? They make me feel 2 feet tall. In a good way, right? All right, so we're going with Alec. I like what he's saying, but guys, I guess the hammer, could that malfunction? What is this gun? Hold on, let's take a look at the gun again. This gun is unique, yes? What is this weapon? Guys, I want to see the weapon. Hold on, let me just Google it. What gun did... I just want to look at it. Baldwin use in Rust. Because they, it's going to give us the one in the shooting. So yeah, a revolver. Okay, the Fiat Pieta. I remember saying that, right? The long Colt, the 45, a replica antique style. 45 long Colt. No shit. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Just want to look at the gun itself. Take a good look at it. Ah. So it's the long barrel though, right? I don't know. That looks, all right. So we're pointing about the gun here. Give me a second. Oh, the hammer. Right, the hammer. So is it known to malfunction with the hammer? So is the Colt, 45 long Colt, known to malfunction with hammer? Question mark. There we go. Let's take a look. That's what I wanted to ask about this, guys. Let's see. So I'm going to keep up with that. So the 45 long Colt cartridge itself does not cause hammer malfunctions, but single action firearms chambered for it frequently experience a classic mechanical lockup if the hammer is lowered incorrectly. The, quote, locked up, unquote, revolver problem on a single action Army SAA style revolvers, letting off the trigger slightly while lowering the hammer from full cock can cause the internal cylinder bolt jam to against the cylinder notch, freezing the hammer in place. Worn sears and notches over time, the half cock and full cock notches on older or heavily used peacemaker specialist components can wear down or burr, causing the hammer to slip or fail to hold position securely. Okay, what do you think about that? What do you think? Timing and cam misalignment. Carbon fouling or timing wear can prevent the hammer cam from resetting the cylinder bolt correctly, locking the entire action. Okay. Holding the trigger fully, guys, when lowering the camera. Okay, the hammer. Wow, so there, okay. All right, well, the most common is the type 1, a failure to feed or a failure to fire. So it doesn't fire at all. This thing fired. So I don't think it was mechanical malfunction. It worked. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Was it not supposed to fire? Just not a real round, right? I don't know. What is in the gun? Is it a bullet? Did we go through that? What is it? Hey, guys, do we read through what the fuck? It's a damn bullet. I didn't read through the investigation, I don't think, guys, to tell you that. I guess. Or it's not here. What is this? Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Boy, oh boy. So what her, the bullet's not in her. It went to his shoulder, right? It's in him. Alright. I'm looking at the investigation because my eyes are scanning for anything about the bullet. 70 says, oh my, I do think it's possible something could have happened. Right. Right. I'm thinking that too. And then, what's it? You know, the worst case scenario is that there's a real bullet or a real you know, we're bullet in the gun and it malfunctions, right? It happens to malfunction. He says he doesn't pull the trigger. Let's go back to the interview.
You don't point a gun at me and pull trigger.
I like that.
My instruction in this business,
people
said to me, never take a gun and go click, 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 because
I like that. I like what he's saying.
Even though it's incremental, you damage the firing pin on the gun if you do that. Don't do that.
And Hall's attorney told ABC News that he was watching and agrees that Alec did not pull the trigger.
76, yes, it's supposed to have a play. Okay, yeah.
His finger was
agreed.
outside the trigger guard.
So yeah, this Colt 45, you just pulled the hammer as far back as I could without cocking the actual.
You're holding onto the hammer.
I'm holding that. I'm just showing. I go, how about that?
All right. I'm cool with it. I'm fine.
You see that? Do you see that? She goes, yeah, that's good. I let go of the hammer. Bang, the gun goes.
Yeah, right? He lets go of the hammer and it goes off, right? Makes sense. Does it make sense? And then it fires the real projectile of the bullet. Okay.
Everyone is horrified.
Yeah.
They're shocked.
Yes. Chaos.
It's loud.
Yes, it's
They
loud.
don't have their earplugs in.
No.
The gun was supposed
It's
to be
rehearsal.
empty.
Supposed to be empty.
I was handed an empty gun.
Good man.
Cosmetic rounds, nothing with
Sorry, I'm laughing. Alec. Holy shit, what an interview. When is this interview? Guys, whoever coached him is unbelievable. They really beat it into his fucking head, this shit. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, I'm impressed. Oh, shit. Ah! God, what do you think of that? Check this fucking interview, yo. I can't show you the YouTube, you know what I mean? I mean, it's the new ABCs, but trying my best, yo. He's fucking really convincing me. And he's saying things that we should be hearing really now. He's really come to his own here. He's really flowing. He's going wonderful. I'm buying it all. He's not selling me anything, honestly. I'm not need to buy it. He is dead and staring at this motherfucker, George, and he's telling him, you know, don't give me an empty gun. I didn't know. He's telling the truth. I mean, it's exactly what happened. There's nobody else to the contrary to say different. 76 says, we've seen in some Western movies where they pull back the hammer over and over. Right. Yeah, even in other movies, right? They're like click, click, like they're pulling the hammer. Like, that seems interesting. Yes. I do it with the cap guns, don't we? We pull the hammer back, like, pop, pop, right? You don't even pull the trigger. Just pull the hammer back. So, yeah. Good point, 70s chick. Good point. So, yeah, I like this interview. I like it so much. I can't believe. Thanks for the 11 likes, guys. Thank you for the 11. Let's keep it going. It's 12:36. We're still going on Alec Baldwin. We're going to give this some time for sure. I'm on a 56% charge, so we're still going till the phone dies. So, yes, thank you guys for the 11 likes. I love it. You like me. 11 of you like me. I love it. You love Alec Baldwin. Whatever it is, you love it. Great. I love that we're doing this. Rock James says, like they say it depends. Like they say it happens so fast, right? So if there's hard to play it back in your head. Agreed. And yeah, he said it's loud. I was thinking that the gun's got to be loud. There's smoke. It's chaos. People are on the ground. There's blood. There's a smell of the fire. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Exactly. And I love what he's saying. I really do. Whoever is his coach or attorney, or it's got to be an attorney. Man, this man deserves the cash. Woo! Pay that motherfucker attorney. They do woo like Ric Flair's motherfucker strutting to the bank on Alec.
Charge it all, a flash round, nothing.
Right.
She goes down.
She goes down.
I thought to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Did she faint?
Wow, he is fucking unbelievable. He reminds me of my dad. You know? This motherfucker reminds me of my dad. Like, he could do some foul shit by accident or on purpose, whatever the case is, and just convince you by his posture and his delivery and his words and get you just... Alec is very captivating. I don't know what the fuck... Now I'm captivated. You know? And more so than his movies. He is captivating me with this interview. I'm sorry. It's amazing. It's very good. Well done. Bravo. Thank you guys for the 11 likes. Yeah, it happened fast. Let's go more.
The notion that there was a live round in that gun did not dawn on me till probably 45 minutes to an hour later.
45 minutes to an hour.
Well, she's laying there and I go, did she get hit by wadding? Was there a blank? Sometimes
I'm gonna slap the shit out of George Stephanopoulos. And for this reaction, we should all stomp his face through. He should be off the TV. I'm gonna show you this real quick, and I want you to fucking be pissed with me now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this reaction here from George Stephanopoulos. I would smack the living shit out of George. Check it.
in that gun.
Okay. Come on, George.
Did not dawn on me till probably 45 minutes to an hour later.
45 minutes to an hour.
Which did not dawn on me till probably 45 minutes to an hour later.
45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you trying to say? Like, what is he trying to impede? What is he trying to imply? Sorry, impede. What is he trying to imply? The fuck is... George, like, calm the fuck down. Chill, slow your roll, Mr. Stephanopoulos. Rock James says, yeah, 76 says, yeah, total surprise to everyone. Boom, right, exactly. It's fucking chaos. I could see that, straight up. And I could see Alec being in shock, literally shock, for a while. Really, like he said, an hour and 45 minutes. He doesn't even believe that this, right, guys? That should have really happened. I agree. That's a shock to Alec Baldwin. Rock James says, yes, that's a good point. 70s chick like that, those Clint Eastwood movies. Yup. Boom. Exactly, man. He's living in... Hey, he gets to do a Western. It's Alec Baldwin.
Well, she's laying there and I go, did she get hit by wadding? Was there a blank... Sometimes those blank rounds have a wadding inside.
Wadding rounds. He's thinking now he's hit.
The gunpowder in. Sometimes...
See, he's thinking now, like Brandon Lee style.
I feel like a little bit of a poke.
Or something.
But no one could understand. Did she have a heart attack?
Right. Well, I mean, we're going to know quickly she was shot.
The idea that someone put a live bullet in the gun.
Okay, live bullet, guys. 5 rounds. 12 likes. Thank you for the 12 likes. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm doing the half heart. I should be doing the full heart. Thank you, guys. 12 of you.
60 seconds.
Thank you to chat, too. You know it. I love you. I do. I know what love is. So does Alec, I guess. I don't know. All right, what was that? Sorry,
I stood over her for 60 seconds.
Okay.
And she just lay there kind of in shock.
Was she conscious?
What?
My recollection is yes.
She was conscious. Interesting. We got a call. Okay, there's going to be a 911 call here. They're going to call for the ambulance. Hey, Brian Maxey. Love you, Brian. Hey, Brian. Thanks for stopping in, Brian. Yes, 76. Right, Rock. You're on it, Rock. Brian Maxey says, hi. Hey, Brian. Thanks for stopping back in. We're doing another stream. We're here at 12:40 a.m. What time is it where you are? Thanks for stopping in, Brian. Missed you to the max, man. We're doing this to the max. All right. Okay, I want to stop there for a moment on the 911 call because this person on the phone is really making it a point to the 911 operator that this was an accidental shooting right off the bat, you know? And it's like, well, just say there was a shooting, but you're saying it's an accidental shooting. I guess it is, but, you know, they're making that quite clear, huh, on that recording. I don't know, who is that speaking? Hold on, I want to find out who's making that 911 call. Sorry.
My recollection is yes.
Uh-huh. Hold on.
911, what's the location of your emergency? We need an ambulance and Alec.
Okay, this is Mamie Mitchell. So, May. Yeah, it's her name, May, I believe. Mamie Mitchell will be a script supervisor for the movie Rust. She will call 911. And she's going to say, just like she's saying, it is an accidental shooting. Let me just get that on transcript, like on the screen.
Right now, we have 2 people shot on a movie set accident.
I just want to show you on the transcript real quick. She's going to make a point to say this. This is Mamie Mitchell, the script was on set. She witnessed the shooting. We've got, probably, right? She did, yeah. We've got 2 people shot on a movie set accidentally. So is that because she's going to tell them because it's not a mass shooting, because there's 2 people shot, so they don't want to be very tripping out? But if people are shot, you'd be tripping out. Anyways, you know, but she makes a point to say accidentally in this phone call. Yeah, she's smart. Rock James says, that's called good acting. He did play Trump. Right. He's a good actor, guys. We got to keep holding here. We got to keep running. I don't feel satisfied just yet with Alec. You know? Like, he's a... Like Rock is saying, we really got to watch this motherfucker. Wow, that's some shit right there. I wonder how long it took for them to call 911. Thanks for the love reaction. I love you, too. I so much do. Thank you. My family loves you as well, guys. Trust me, they do. They love it. They want to be, you know, they're excited about it. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. There it is. The hearts are going. But yeah, accidentally, right, guys? I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you that in the transcript. Thank you for the love reaction. I appreciate it. I love that. And for the likes, guys, the 12 likes. We're still going. We're still going strong. Let's get those numbers up and let's continue to hit the algo on this on YouTube. They can't deny it. So they're going to connect to the medical.
Is also wounded. His shoulder hit
Sosa's wounded. Director.
When she went down, he was screaming really loudly.
He's screaming. The director
What is he screaming?
he's hit. Doesn't know what happens. All right, hold on a second. Who's the Sosa again? I want to make sure, guys, the Sosa. I'm telling you truth about this fucking Sosa dude. What his damn role is to play here in this movie. He is going to be Joel. Yeah, the director, guys. Joel Sosa. He will be the director of Rust. He's a screenwriter, but he's the director as well. So, okay, he's hit. But, you know, what's weird here is that Baldwin keeps saying, like, I don't know what's happening. But everybody else around him is administering first aid, trying to call police. And Baldwin's still saying he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. It kind of, like, what do you think about that, guys? Does he know what's going on? Everybody else does.
I cannot
Stop. What can't she tell me? What can't she tell us?
Is he screaming? What happened?
Give me a second.
Was it a real bullet or what? I cannot judge that.
Okay, fair enough. I get it. You're not a fucking ballistics expert or a doctor.
We had 2 injuries from a movie, gun, shot.
She's very, like, not combative, okay? She's not combative with this 911 operator. Don't get me wrong. There's no combativeness here at all. There's no, like, fight or anything for information. The 911 operator just she's really not even speaking. But she's, like, asking a question. What was the question she asked? Hold on. Give me a second. Because it's frustrating this person a little bit. She doesn't want to speak.
So was it loaded with a real bullet or?
Okay, so was it loaded with the real bullet or... So the 911 is this person is good. Oh, they're kind of good. Okay, so is it loaded with a real bullet? Because they want to know what the ambulance needs to get ready for, guys, trauma-wise, more than likely, right? So it's fair enough. These are legitimate questions. I don't mind them. So it was loaded. Plus, you need it for evidence, right? For a possible crime. Come on, man. You got to be trained in all that shit. Real viewers, get your ass. So it was loaded with. I'm getting all the information while the ambulance is on the way. Little do you know they're coming. But I already called them. But I'd like all the information I can get on record in case this shit turns into a shitstorm. I want to be the one that recorded it, and I want that raise and promotion. So fuck off. And that's it. I take my job seriously. You know how we do it. But you take this shit serious. So Brian Matthews, hey, Viper, hey, he should be in prison. You think so, Viper? Yeah, we're getting there, man. I mean, this is some shit here. This person here, this script supervisor is really, guys, not combative, but not so voluntary with the information. Not so helpful with the situation. You know, we're preparing these EMS people to show up and what they're going to expect to see when they walk in through that church door, right? Or that fucking, whatever you want to call that building. Yeah. I don't like this answer. Watch how she gets really, I don't know what the word is. I don't know. I can't tell you that. The shot with the real bullet in the eye. Okay, I get that. We're good with that, right, guys? We're okay with that. She does not have fucking ballistics. Whatever. Stop playing.
We have 2 injuries.
Now she says we have 2 injuries from a. But look how she says it. It's very.
A movie, gun, shot. Okay, we're in. From a movie, gun, shot.
James Life Crisis says, "Where's your shirt?" It is right here, sir. Does it make you uncomfortable? My apologies, my friend. I will put it over my shoulder. Sorry, buddy. I didn't know it was illegal. So Mamie Mitchell says, "We have 2 injuries from a movie gunshot." But let's listen to this shit a little bit.
We have 2 injuries.
Now you're good, Rock. I hear you. I take the trip. Do your thing.
From the movie.
You're gonna come back, man. We're gonna send a search party for you. We were gonna send the mob squad. We're gonna come after you. Make sure you're all right.
Okay, we're getting them out there already. Just stay on the phone with me. Thank you.
Okay.
Within 15 minutes or 20 minutes after that, the police arrived and took the church set and put the crime tape around.
So very like combative this person for Alec Baldwin. She must work with Baldwin a lot as a script supervisor, right? So yeah, knows Baldwin well, and it really knows the touchiness here of the situation, because look what's gonna happen. You know, he's got to defend himself, right?
Out at the yellow tape and forced us all to the perimeters of the parking area where we sat and waited. She was in the church, and she was not taken out of the church for quite a while.
In the aftermath, there was chaos
Okay.
and confusion. But nobody told you what happened?
No. It wasn't until I was in the police station. Hours later, I mean, it was like seeing aliens.
Yeah. They got him in the interrogation room here.
The idea, it was unacceptable, the idea that
All
he
right.
was alive round. And finally, one of the police officers at the conclusion.
I really like him, man. I don't know what it is about him. Really like him. James Life Crisis. Are you overly sensitive? No, sir. Thank you, though. I don't know. Should I be? You want me to be? I will be. I mean, I'm kind of sensitive about Alec here. I mean, I want to like Alec, and then again, I don't. You know? That's all. If that's something that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But yeah. I'm not sure. Really not sure. James Life Crisis says, "Do you know the first element on the predict?" No, I don't, man. No. Let's play it.
Of my interview, I was there for like an hour and a half.
I'd like you to tell me,
She
though.
takes her
That'd be
phone
cool.
and she slides it across to me. She says, "That's what came out of Joel's shoulder. A 45 caliber slug.
Okay, 45 caliber slug.
It was a real bullet."
Did you
Okay.
know that Joel had been hit?
Okay.
No one had any idea until that police officer, that sheriff's officer,
James, like, is it for real? Yeah.
said to me, "This is the slug, 45 caliber slug they took out of Joel's arm." And then the kind of insanity-inducing agony of thinking that someone put a live bullet in the gun.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? James Life says, if you had to guess, we're not guessing when it comes to my live stream. Check out the channel, man. We don't guess when it comes to this. We have everything we're looking at is all the same when it comes to the crime scene. All this could be found on YouTube, Wikipedia, Google it. We're on Google Maps, my man James. James Life says, "There's hydrogen, bro. There's no hydrogen involved in this table here. There really isn't. The table of death is really just provided by Alec Baldwin via accident. But they're going to try to charge him with manslaughter. So hydrogen's not going to help him. That element is really low on the periodic table right now, Mr. Baldwin. So I do appreciate your time, James, and the science lesson. But science is run by man, so how should I believe you? Huh? What should I believe you? I don't believe it. Thank you, though, James, for spreading your lies. All right, guys, we're checking out more about Baldwin's interview, guys. It's pretty much over. James Life Crisis, just basic smarts, I guess. You got it. Common sense. Everybody should know that. That's a common thing to know. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Brian Max says, guys are. Right, yeah. True that.
They think I'm shot pretty bad and I'm...
So the best part of this interview's got to be the part 2. The part 1, fine. They got a body. Like I told you guys, it's a behavior pattern. They're really good with their little body language. You can learn a lot from them. Really can. But you know, there's no nuance there. They're not really going to tell you anything new. And there's nothing new to really see here. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, right? He is, wait a second. Let's see a little more.
Where the gun goes off. I let go of the hammer, the gun goes off.
At the moment.
All right.
That was the moment the gun went off.
Wow, it's really trying to get Alec Baldwin, huh? Let's go to the first part, see if there's any interesting. James Life Crisis says, some can do 12 times 12 and some can't. You got it, James. You got it, brother. Some can, some can't. My man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for spending time, James. Thank you, man. Sorry, guys. I don't want to get too loud there, but thank you, James. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you're not going through a life crisis. I'll help. Stay here with us, dude. We'll get you through, brother. You're getting me through. Appreciate you keeping me company this live stream.
Did she raise any of those concerns with you?
What do you think about Alec Baldwin, James? Where does he rate on your periodic table, dude?
Lower budget film.
You like him?
Is stretched, myself included.
All right, I think I had enough of listening to Alec Baldwin. I'm sorry, I did. I'm just so, like, you know what I mean? I get it. I really do. What's up, bud?
He's really one of the nicest, almost the nicest dude I've met before.
You think so?
He said, yeah, at the end he said, see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna stop playing. See you guys tomorrow. Like I forgot what his voice said, but he was sentiment.
I'm so happy, Ronald, to get to find a friend. Are you gonna watch YouTube? Are you gonna go to bed or what? Did you brush your teeth, buddy? Huh? See him. All right. Shut the light up. Get somebody. Okay, guys. Thanks for waiting for me. Sorry about that. I had to take care of business. The kids needed me there. James Life Crisis. Sure, it's tough to want to listen to angry idiots. They're already everywhere. You got it, James. I hear you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, for coming in and spending time and just checking the stream out, dude. And spreading. Now I know the periodic table, dude. Thanks to you, the hydrogen is the first element. So that was actually pretty cool. I could teach my kids that when they ask me one day, right? When they go to high school or middle school, right? Thank you, James. Appreciate you, bro. All right, guys. We did what we came to do. I don't think there's anything further here. I think the conclusion would be just as stated, right? It was, wow, there's some shots here, guys, before we end this stream. Sorry, it's like Elena Hutchison. She has like her arm. Let's take a look at a couple of these body cam. You got see they're working on her, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get my finger out going. Thank you guys for the 11 likes. All 11 of you. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. All 11 of you. I see you. Thank you. And all the chat too. Thank you so much. Brian Maxey, James Life Crisis, Rock James 1. Viper, thanks for stopping in. 70s Chick, is always a pleasure. You guys are so awesome. Erase, thanks for stopping in once again. I remember ya. And OPP Media, right? I think you stopped in. Marissa King, yes. I hope you guys are well. It's so awesome to see you once again. So, yeah, look at that. Covering up. Wow, I didn't know she was dying. What is up with that? Is her arm, is she doing that? Or why is the arm like that? Does anybody know why medically the arm would be like that? Is that to stop the flow or something like that to get her arm? Why is she doing that on reflex or I just really wonder those things, you know? Yeah, just curiosity. But she's gonna die. Pronounced dead at the hospital. Here's the chaotic scene. And you do have body cam footage. I'm believing that's Sosa, right? Somebody's laid out there, and they're working hard on Miss Hutchinson. This would be the aftermath. Crime scene technician. I did know somebody that would pick up bodies as a crime scene technician, and they actually took me along virtually. Like I said in my previous streams, guys, have a lot of experience when it comes to this, so that's why I'm doing it. I know exactly what I'm talking about because I've seen it firsthand. The nasty, yeah, he should have done it when I was fired. He was fired a few months afterwards, but not for that. But he did let me in on this. It was very disturbing, but you know, if you want to be true crime, you need to see the truth, and the truth hurts. Yes, Brian Maxey, it is sad. A sad situation. She was very young, a bright future ahead. She had a family. She was a mother. And that's that. It's cut short by Alec Baldwin by accident. You know, by accident, right? By accident. Trying to charge him with involuntary manslaughter. That's some shit. Hey, Rock James. Thanks for coming back, James. I think, Rock, we're going to finish up on this one. I think we came to... I think, you know, what I feel is that by all the evidence, everything out there, right, that he didn't know the bullet was in there, and that's that. You know, he's here hugging his attorney, it looks like. That's unnecessary even to put charges against this man. You really got to have way more than that, you guys. You got to have a lot more than that. You got to prove malicious intent here. You know, you got to prove even premeditation, possibly. You got to prove something. You know, even get him on, like, being drunk or toxicology. You can't get him there. Then you get him on snapping or being, you know, a burst of anger, you know? But you gotta have a lot more than that. You know, you gotta have actual evidence to prove that was murder, involuntary manslaughter at that. Damn, they got some balls. They really trying to do that. That's scary. Poor fucking Alec, really. But he can put, you know, whatever. He did well. Hats off to him and his lawyer. So Rock James is back. Yeah, Brock, helping him well there. Thank you guys, Rock James, Brian Maxey, of course, Marissa King. James Life Crisis, appreciate your time today, brother. Hope to see you in the next one. And 70s Chick as well. You guys are so awesome. And OPP, I think, stopped in as well, man. And yes, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 11 likes, double digits once again on at 1 o'clock. We made it to 1 o'clock in the morning here where I am. What time is it where you are? Get some rest. If not, if you can't sleep, I might be back. I might not. It depends. Sometimes I can't even sleep. I have more cases to talk about. This one wasn't as interesting or as like how, you know, it's interesting. But it's not like an investigation like we're normally doing. I thought it would turn out that way. But guys, look, this one is right, cut and dry. This one's cut and dry, just like, right, we heard it. It's not more, they try to make it more, right, than it was a murder scene here. No, it wasn't. It was an accident, a tragic accident. And it was just a lot of carelessness here, people that should have done their jobs, right? And that's that. Jack says, it sounds like another tragedy. Yup, sounds like another tragedy here, guys. And you know how we do things here. We really try to go in. Right? We really try to pick shit apart and it makes sure it stands. This shit stands. He stands. He holds. It holds. It's good to go. Right? I don't know. If you feel different, leave a comment. I'll read it and we'll respond, but run back the stream. I'll run it again. It's great. It's good stream. Good stuff. Thanks, guys. Rock James, Brian Maxey, like I said, you know, James Life Crisis did a lot there. And 70s Chick and Marissa King. And I think OPP. You guys are awesome and great. And 11 of you. Thank you. Like I said, if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, I will. Well, if I run into Alec Baldwin,